Hi, beautiful friends, and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Happy Tutu. What a beautiful, powerful day it is. I wanted to jump on here and just give you guys some of this good, loving energy that I'm holding right now. This morning was definitely had its intense moment, but nonetheless, here we are. So we're going to get right in here and just start by working in your energy field and releasing any toxins, traumas, anything that's not of your highest good. Let's just intend that we release and remove them out. This is probably my 5th take that I've done trying to do a video tonight, so I'm going to just be as basic as possible with my intro and just get right into it. I do have some beautiful crystals that I'm going to use. So I've got the beautiful rose quartz just to bring in some beautiful love for you guys. We've got smoky quartz. We've got this beautiful amethyst that's going to work in your pineal gland the entire time. It's going to just actually help suck out and transmute the energies, and then it's going to fill your beautiful pineal gland back up with this beautiful light. I've got my green calcite. Always having my stick here. And my amethyst wand as well. That will be here supporting. So these are just all here, always here to support us in our session. I've called in healing codes for the collective. I'm going to use my condor feather and my raven feather to clear you off. I know a lot of people have been going through a clearing today, purging today, releasing today. And so if you're watching this video, I'm sending you so much love. I'm going to work with these feathers to really get deep into your energy field to clear out all the stuff that came up today. And even if you're watching this on another day, which it probably will be uploaded tomorrow, so it's still going to work the same. So here we go. If you want to go ahead and just begin to breathe, take some deep breaths in, and just begin grounding yourselves down deep into Mother Earth. Keep going deeper and deeper down into Mother Earth, and down until you reach the core of Mother Earth and see that beautiful, great central sun. And as you see that great central sun, go ahead and plug your beautiful chakra cords right into that sun. Let her loving energy begin to flow back up through these cords, back up through all the layers of the earth, and back into the soles of your feet, into your ankles and your calves, and into your knees and your thighs, into your roots, and into your sacrals, and into your solar plexus, and into your hearts, and into your throats and your facial chakras, and into your pineal gland or your third eye. And into your crowns, opening up each one of your chakras, and just begin to let and allow these energies to transmute, transform back into light with this beautiful energy flowing into you now. We're going to get in here and begin working. Kelai kuta asin moy opoloia yera kolea yera kamoy segelai kuti asin moy kalai kati isadadway alai kuriamoy sikaday kalai hira kadai shititinamoy karaia yirakoy siginamoy korogira kati isinimoy Palagia iro kadai isinimoy karaila kira kiti isidinimoy Palai kata ayera kadoe de shikanamoy kalai koti ayera konoi zine oyela kadia shine oyada kira koyar kaya shine moy kira ila koda adi podo ayera kadi isini kolai kura ila kada adi omoy ayera kada ayera kadia shine moy kolai kata ayera kada adi Sida kalagir kira kasita namoy alaya yera kada adi sini wala kira kati isanay kolai kada ayela kada adi sinimoy puluay agira kada adi sinimoy kuru ayela kiday kanamoy oya sinila yera kada sinimoy ala yera kada isini kuru ayela kada adi Kolai kiti sinanamoy boy ala kadi aheri sinamoy kolai ala kadawade Pulai amoy ayera kadore isedere aluyera kada ade shikanamoy kada ayela kada ade. So we've got some people that have passed over that are actually have been in this lifetime that aren't ancient. So we've got Dwayne Dyer here, Stuart Wilde here, Dolores Cannon here. And we do have the Buddha here with the Buddhist monks, and then we also have Kuan Yin here as well. Now I did a video a few minutes ago for about 15 minutes, and these beings all showed up before then, and I was speaking about them, and then for some reason I cut it off. And as I was tapping back into your energy field and into the collective and to see what's going on, they're like, we're here. And I was like, okay. And they're not exactly, they're here to support us. And Bob Proctor as well. Sorry, that was the other one. And he actually just recently passed over. So my experience with these beings, Dolores Cannon, I found her years and years ago and stumbled upon her. And she actually, when I started listening to her videos, one in particular, Convoluted Universe, I believe is what it is on YouTube. I'll try to link it in the description. It literally, when I listened to it, so many things resonated with me that a lot of my childhood began flooding back with some of the things that she was saying as far as like my gifts go and things like that. I was like, wow, see, I knew that was real back then. So it just was very helpful, enlightening to me. It helped me to see and to know that all of the things that I had been experiencing in my life were actually, they actually meant something, like we are here for a purpose. We do, because I've always felt like I had a purpose in this life. And of course, the way I've lived was not exactly purpose driven. It was more like, driven to leave the planet, honestly. But anyway, and then Dwayne Dyer was in the mix of that. And then Stuart Wilde really helped me on that. Stuart Wilde helped me on that level of like all of my multi-dimensional selves. Like he really helped me ease myself into that. Like he taught about things that I was experiencing, and he helped me not feel so alone, because I didn't really have a teacher in real life here. Like I had these beings that would come to me, and then I would also feel guided to work or to listen to something on YouTube. But I was very picky very picky. I still am very picky about what I listen to, who I listen to, what their intent is. Do they feel good to me? Does my heart resonate with them? And these beings that are right here with us tonight are beings that truly felt a heart resonance. Like I called them my family, and like Dolores Cannon was my grandma, Dwayne Dyer was my dad, Stuart Weil was a little bit different than family, because I just love him. He is definitely an aspect, or in my opinion, an aspect of Merlin. And so yeah, I guess the reason why they're coming through tonight and what I feel from them is that they are here to support us. And I had the vision the other day, like, all of these beings, I guarantee they are enjoying this new earth, because they're at these higher, their energy now. So of course they're enjoying this new space and place that we've created, because the new earth and what people are talking about are right here with us. It's all about perception. It's all about elevating your mind and you'll see the new earth as you continue to rise in your energy field. And you do that by dropping the traumas and the pain and all of the baggage. Like, you cannot take this with us. You cannot take depression and sadness and grief and all of this stuff with you. You just can't. And it's too heavy. And so when you're living in joy and love and happiness and peace, your light is very bright, and it's your light body is light. It's not heavy and weighing you down. Like, if you've ever been depressed or sad, you literally can't move. It's like you sit on the couch or you lay in the bed and like you literally cannot move because you feel so heavy. But when you feel good, you're like light body. You feel like you can move, and you can. You begin to move in different directions, different dimensions, in different places and spaces in your mind. But when you're depressed and angry and frustrated, it's like a prison. It's like you're stuck. Hopefully I'm explaining that right, but having gone through my own ascension and my own awakening years ago, it's like seeing you get to these higher dimensions, and then it's not that you forget all that you've been through, it's just that you don't focus on everything you've been through, all of the purging and all of the nights and all of the days. So I have journals, and I've got all kind of stuff that I wrote during that time from my guides that were channeling through, that I'm literally turning into books right now, because I think it would be beneficial for people that are going through this to understand, like, all of the doubts, all of the worries, all of the fears that I had, all of the unworthiness. I cannot tell you how unworthy I felt. And in these writings, when I've got these beautiful beings coming through telling me, you're worthy, you're all worthy, you're this, you're that, all of this wisdom coming through from them, I'm definitely going to get it into a book, because I think it is beneficial for humanity to see that this is where we're headed. This is what you're going to go through. This is what we're all going through. This is what we're going to continue. Even when you get to a place of higher dimensional living, you're not going to be purging as much, but you're still going to be on this planet. You're still going to hear about things, and so you just want to make sure that you are, continuing to work on yourself and heal yourself. And so I'm glad that they're here. I'm very thankful that they're here and with us and working with us tonight. I'm also hearing that Dwayne Dyer, I believe, is saying that they're going to be channeling through some of you. They're going to be channeling through some of you, and they're going to be working with some of you. So if you feel connected to any of these beings, I would tap into them. I would set your sacred space and pull out a notebook and a pen and a piece of, notebook or whatever, and call them in. Just make sure, of course, you're protected and your guides are there. But I would call them in and see if you're, get information from them. These are incredible beings. Like, I love them so very much. Kalai kati isin moi kalai kuti isitarulai ale ulai kira komoi kina ira kata adi sin moi kalai lo kita adi shedeka boy kina moi sekerai olai kata asane moi kara ira kata adi amole kata iya sendingero ira kata adi singano moi palai kiti isin moi. Just gonna work in your pineal gland now. Kena moi sekedai aloi ai moi kedai sekedoi kata isini la koda adi sini moi kolai kata isini kolai kati isinai poloi moi ya sekedai pagi ai segana moi kati sekedai oiera kata adi Kalai amoi sikalai kiti isinai kira ai la kada ade kolai kiti isinamoi pola ia hira kada ede inamoi kalai kiti isini kudi la hira kada ade sikalai kudi isinai pala hira kada ade sikadamoi kui la kada ade sini kolai la kada ade. I've just got Isis that has walked up behind me, and she's going to take over now. You'll feel the vibration rising. Just allow your frequency to rise. Allow yourselves to see the light around you, within you, surrounding you. Galai omoi ayirake. Kolai kata esine moi aliai era kadai dei shekalai koi amoe asigedai. Your third eyes are going to be activated and stimulated right now. There's a very, very bright light that's going to start flowing out of your pineal glands right now. It's going to begin to flow out from the back and out through the front. You'll start feeling the energy flowing into your crowns. It's going to start coming down to the left, into your ears right now. So you just feel the warmth coming into your ears. I'm going to bring this energy down into the throat now. Kalai kuti isen na moi puloi kidia lakira ko moi kirikadai dai shikadai moi sikadai umoi ira ko da ade. Very quiet in your throats tonight. Isis is very quiet. Sitting in my body right now, very quietly. I just feel a resonance, just like sitting right here. It's very calming for me. I hope it's calming for you. I hope you feel the vibration and the love from her. The energy that is just flowing, emanating from me to you, from her to you. Just feel that loving vibration coming through. Very high, very potent, beautiful, sacred energy that it's rare on this planet. It's rare, so rare. And when you find it, you just hold on to it, like you fight daily until you are that energy, you know? I don't mean to say fight, but you work hard at maintaining your energy. You ignore people that suck. You ignore people that bring you down. You ignore things that bring your vibration down. Man, if you don't get a hold of your vibration, at least get stable in your vibration. Like now, I can deal with people that are not of a high vibration. They don't bother me. They don't affect me like they used to. I don't allow that stuff to bring me down. You learn to be stable in your vibration at a high frequency, then you begin to affect the people at a low frequency in a more positive, helpful way versus them coming on your path and being in their a-hole mood and then they bring you down. It's like, no. No, you get stable in your high frequency, and when they come around, they won't want anything to do with you because you feel too good. You feel good. It's like it's attracting, it's attracting to each other. A-holes attract more A-holes. High frequency people attract more high frequency people. It's like we're like warm sunshine for each other. And yeah, we got to come across the A-holes. But like I said, when you're stable in your vibration, they don't affect you. It's almost like you don't even, they can't mess with your frequency because you will never allow yourself to come to that lower frequency for them. You will be like, I will never come down there for you, bud. Like, I'm staying up here, my high frequency, not high up here better than you, but I'm staying up here because I want to be in love. I want to be in peace. I want to be in happiness. I want to affect you on my level, not you affect me on your level. We don't need more people that are angry. We need more people that are in high vibrational love, peace, harmony on this planet. So we have to be stable. So if you have to ignore people and stay away from family and stay away from people that are not affecting you in a positive way, then that's just what you got to do for a little bit. People will understand, trust me. People will understand when you come back around and you're feeling good and you're happy and you're healthy and you're of the light, and people want to see you do good for the most part. I can't say everybody. I really can't. Some people get really irritated by your light, and that's okay. We're here to affect those people as well. We're here to show up in our light, regardless of who gets affected, regardless of who is not happy that we're happy. It doesn't matter. They don't matter. All that matters is that you are where you want to be in this life. That's what matters. I'm going to move this energy down into the heart now. Just enjoy these frequencies coming into your heart space. Something else that's coming up that I want to express that happened the other day. I just want to make it clear that if you grew up with family members that abused you and hurt you and caused you a lot of trauma, and you're an adult now, and even if you're not an adult now and you are not living with them, and I just want you to know that you don't owe them anything. You don't owe. If your parents abused you as children or treated you poorly and didn't take care of you, I want you to know you don't owe them anything. You don't need to feel guilty for not calling or going over. You don't need to do anything, like anything at all. Like, I think people need to hear that, because I think a lot of us grow up in abusive families, and then we think that we need to be there for people who have been mean and rude and didn't take care of us. And I've had clients that have come in that find that to be such a relief to know that they don't need to call or reach out to their families who have abused them. You don't. You don't owe them a damn thing. You owe nobody nothing. You don't owe anybody shit. Like, please, here's your pass. Go live your life. Don't stick around for people who treated you poorly. There's a whole world of people out here that will love you, that will care for you. Get outside of your family system and seek people that are of a high vibration that will love you. Because too long we stay in those stagnant relationships thinking, why? I must not be good enough for anybody if I'm not good enough for my parents. I'm not good enough for this or not. And it's like, you know what? You are. You are so damn good. You're good enough, I promise. And you deserve to be treated well by people. Strangers have been some of my greatest friends in this life. And strangers have loved me and have showed me so much kindness in this world. And that's why I don't think I've ever met a stranger. I really don't. Like, I I feel like I know everybody that's ever come on my path. I know them, even if I only just say hello and we cross paths for 2 seconds. I feel like I've known them. And, you know, there are a lot of people out here that will treat you very well. Of course, use your discernment and your heart to fill them out, please. But I just want you all to know that you deserve to be treated very well, and with kindness and with respect and with love, and not with judgment and anger and frustration over, and not feeling like you are like you owe somebody something for taking care of you as a child, especially if they didn't treat you very well. It's like, that's not your job. That is not your job. Kulai amoy isikadoi olai ari irakoni sidni moy alai irakada irakomoy piti ayarakada ayarakada adi. I'm going to check into the collective's heart now. Excuse me. Kulai amoy sikadai irakadai isikadumoy iraki rakada isikadimoy. Ulai kata ayera kata yesini moy alai la kata adi sini ula kita adi. Yeah, we're just gonna clear out a lot of these childhood wounds right now. Just seeing a lot of patterns that are continuing in your life, that are continuing to be recreated with your children, number one, and then they're also being recreated in your life, in your lifestyle, in your life that you're currently living, in your work, in your job. Not feeling good enough, always needing to be perfect. Let's clear these energies out. Having the need to feel accepted, like that is the worst. When you have that need, like, I need you to accept me, and then we carry that shit on into our jobs and into this, and then so we have to continually work hard to appease people that don't give a shit. And the healthiest thing for me was, I'm not sure if I ever gave a shit. I remember when I was a child, it was like, I know I've cared. I'm sorry, didn't mean to say it like that, but I remember as a child, like, not caring if I was, like, I didn't want to be the teacher's favorite. I literally wanted to hide under the desk. I was just like, oh my God, what am I doing here? And like, people that needed that need to be perfect for the teacher and to be the best kid, you know, to get the star or what the F ever. I just always was like, that does not even appeal to me at all. What is a gold star going to do for me? I mean, really? You know, it was like, this, what? And so when we go into jobs, though, like I saw it at my last job, like where people wanted to appease a boss who was a complete jerk off. Like, she was like the worst thing ever on this planet that I had ever had to deal with. But her employees, which included me, they were all running around like acting perfect in front of her. And why? She had no respect for any of us at all, and didn't give a shit about any of us as long as we showed up to work. That's all she cared about. But anyways, it's like that perfectionism, seeing that in the workplace with these people, it was so hard for me. I'm not a very good 9-to-5-er. Like, I am not. I was a drug dealer from the time I was 11 until I was 28 years old. Like, I am, like, the whole system out here is just ridiculous. Like, and I know my system was a little bit more ridiculous doing what I did, but it was like, I was already an addict. So if I'm going to be an addict, I've got to have money. If I got to have money, and I might as well sell things to get money, because I ain't doing other shit. And so my logic behind doing what I did for so long was, I want to be free, and I want to live my life, and I don't want to do this and that, and I don't want to be in the system, and I want to be completely off the radar and living my own life and doing my own thing. And it worked out well for me. I mean, considering I was an addict for 20 years, but I always had what I needed, you know, living that lifestyle. But the lifestyle that people are living now, when I had to work in that job for the couple of years, I thought I was absolutely in hell. literally, I was like and it was at a freaking hospital. But it was pure hell in my mind. I was like, how do people wake up and do this every single day? Like, you wake up, you have to be there early, you have to leave late. Like, this is not okay. And I'm so thankful for the people that can do it. So please, I'm just a weird individual. I'm just not meant for this system. I'm literally not meant for this world. and I think we know that by now. If you've watched any of my other videos and know me at all, which I know a lot of you do. But yeah, I really think in these times up ahead, you're really going to begin to seek within and find things that really bring joy to your heart and begin to create things, businesses, and things that actually will bring in money. Because if there are so many people out there that are doing things that they love, I mean, literally, you can make money in so many ways on the internet. Like, there is no reason, if you're not making money on the internet in some way, shape, or form, there's no reason not to. Like, you can freaking do all kind of stuff. You can resell things. Just, there's so many ways, guys. So many ways. Now I feel bad for bashing the hospital. There is no bashing of any hospital. I think these systems need to be coming down, but I'm so grateful for all the nurses and the doctors and all the people out there that are working. And so I really have a lot of respect for people who can work. I have a lot of respect for people who can go to college. I have a lot of respect for people who can do all these professional gigs. And I think you're so smart and so incredible. And I wish that I had that type of a brain. I think I would be able to be in this world a little bit easier, but that's not who I am. I'm a very different, unique individual, and I didn't come to fit in any mold, and I didn't come to be in these systems. I came to break out of these systems, and as hard as it's been very helpful just to know that millions and billions of us are the same way as me. It was like, what are we doing? I just knew as a little girl, watching my mom work all of the time. Literally, we never saw my mom. She was always working, and we were always at my grandma's or, whatever. And so it was I remember being a little girl and worrying about bills. I was super small and worried and stressed over money and over bills. It's oh my gosh, when I think about it now, it's so hard. That's why I never try to complain about money to my daughter now. I always try to, just be as gentle as I can if it's something that I can't buy, and not say I don't have the money or we're poor or anything like that. I always just try to, I either buy it and deal with it, or I say we'll get this for Christmas or for, a birthday or something like that. But for the most part, she's a good kid, and I have a lot of help and support with her. So it's really, really nice to have a lot of people on my side helping me. And I know a lot of people don't, so I feel very blessed in so many ways. So I'm going to move this energy down into the solar plexus. That was my spiel for the night. Glai ko te asana moi wala yera ki te sineo yela ki te ade sigera moi kala ayera kanda ade sine yera kata ade sine moi kala ayera kata ade sine kala ayera kata ade. Coming into the solar plexus and clearing, cleansing, neutralizing, releasing any and all energies that are not of your highest good. Kalai kita aisadana ni moi Puloi ayela kada ade segala moi kuyela kada ade sine kuro ayela kada ade. Polai kada iya shini oyela kada ade sine yera kada ade segala moi kuro ayela kada ade. going to move this energy down into the sacral now. Kila hire kamoi. Senegalai kata esatetene. Kolai ira kadoa de sinemoi. Poloi kiti sini uela kada de. Kolai la kadoa de. Poloi moi segalai kuti esedalone moi. Senegalai kuti eseni. Kolai la kada de. And begin by activating all three of these chakras, the solar plexus, the sacral, and the root. This is going to bring in healing codes and healing activations into these three chakras. Just feeling those activations lighting up in the sacral now. And lighting up that solar plexus and that root. Halai koi and amoy, sigalai, kotia, shede, olai, alai, hirokata de, sinemoy, kalai, hirokata de, shinimoy. Kenai kodayela kayelo kada ade shini kolai ale ila hirokanai bulai keta ayala kodomoi sede kolai ala heloi inamoy alo kada ade. Perfect. I'm just gonna roll this energy down through your body. There's a download coming in for you all. You can just receive it with grace and with love. Galai komoi, senegala iro kodai. Poloi oina moi, sigadai ea, lo yera kishine moi, kodai, olakira koda ade. Esenegalai, kati asene, kunuayera kamoi, kadi esene, kudohilai, rugira moi, esegadai, olakada ade. Alright, my beautiful friends, well, it was so good hanging out with you all. Thank you for listening to me chat it up. I hope these activations stimulated all of the pieces and parts of you and helped you to wake up and to release all that does not serve you. If you like these videos, please hit the like button, subscribe, share, all of the things. I really appreciate it, and I love you all so much. I will see you next time. Bye.